Yo, what's good? I'm back, and I just received a result from an exam that I made last week, and let's say I didn't pass, and I already had that feeling, because the exam really didn't went that well, and I was you know, kind of upset about it, and kind of upset because I had studied a lot actually for that exam, and it was a subject which I really enjoyed and I dedicated my time to, and I thought that had prepared well, and I truly honestly thought that I had understood the material well. It was a course in mathematics in smooth manifolds is it's called, and I thought I prepared well. I thought I understood the ins and outs of the kind of exercises and the theory truly, and I was quite confident that I would pass the exam. I wasn't worried too much about it, but then the day of the exam came, and I went to uni, had a quick chat before the exam with a friend of mine. I felt quite confident because I didn't have a thought of something that truly would hinder me during the exam, with this course, because I thought I could tackle any kind of problem, right? Or at least decently tackle these problems, if I focused and I worked well. But honestly, I don't truly know what happened. I went into the exam, and I saw the exam, and the questions were not so friendly towards me. Like other people probably, but I don't know. I felt as if these questions that I got, that I don't know. I felt kind of confused as to what they truly wanted. Some of the questions and other questions, because I kind of got into this negative mood after the first question that I didn't truly get what they wanted. Maybe because I didn't practice that. Maybe, who knows, man. But I don't know. At that moment, I didn't truly feel that comfortable with that question. It was, I don't know, it was not the kind of question that I was expecting. I was expecting something else, and that's what I had in mind, right? But I thought I could have tackled it, right? Turned out at that moment not to be the case, and so my morale, or I don't know what the word, my like motivation went down. My like confidence dropped down after that exercise, and so the subsequent exercises, I had this negative, this kind of negative outlook, on the rest of the exam, and that truly showed because I couldn't work focused. I couldn't focus well, and that killed me, man. That killed the exam for me. I couldn't focus, and I'm someone that needs to focus very deeply to work fluently, right? To work well, to think well about these things. Something as difficult as mathematics, you need to focus up, right? And after that first, my kind of confidence dropped. My motivation, my to keep focusing on the exam kind of dropped, and honestly, that's a negative characteristic that I have. I think when doing exams, because I've experienced it in the past. I need to forget about the other thing, right, and focus up. But these first exercises, I don't know, man, it killed me. It truly, it dropped, my motivation down. Really focusing up, and just clearing the exam. And with exams, I'm grateful that up to now I've been doing well and I've been passing my exams, right? But it's something that happens that's, when you lose a bit of that momentum after, you face a hard question or you don't know the answer or how to do it. It truly kills your momentum, right? And I think it is important to build your mentality and to toughen up in that respect. For myself, it's gonna be very important for me in the future, and I truly need to toughen up when I face obstacles and understand that things can happen, and that that these negative occurrences and these obstacles that, well, maybe they're not even negative, but these obstacles that they're a natural part of the way that you're walking. And with this exam analogy, you can compare it to life, right? The obstacles that you might face, and to not let those obstacles bring you down, but to realize that they make you stronger, and that there must be a reason that you're gonna grow from them, right? If you overcome them. So I received my grade for this exam, and I was kind of upset, not that upset because I knew that it didn't go that well, so I was expecting it. But I thought to myself, damn, I spent so much time learning, and I thought I had done a good job. And is my method not good, for preparing? There must be something that I can improve on, that I'm lacking on. And you get bombarded with these kind of negative thoughts and feelings, and at that moment I realized that, man, I'm not gonna let failure and an obstacle bring me down and bring myself into a negative spiral, right? Because you have nothing to benefit from that. So at that moment I truly realized that you need to keep looking ahead with your head high, held up high, right? Even at those difficult moments, because at the moment you might think, yeah, fuck, I feel bad, and of course, because you don't get that dopamine rush of success, right? And you might even want to fall into bad habits and give yourself some instant gratification and stuff. But you need to be aware of yourself and realize that it's a natural consequence to feel kind of bad and down after failure, but that it's just how we are programmed to be, but that you don't need to. You don't need to. You can be positive. You can keep positive and see things from a positive light, even in the most difficult moments, right? Even though this is not that serious, it's just an exam, bro. I know I'm gonna achieve anything that I wanted in this life, so I'm not worried about it. But this mindset, we need to realize that this negative mindset that of getting down after failure, that of course you can reflect upon it, but don't let things bring you down. Keep a positive attitude. If you teach yourself that you will be invincible, even in the moments in which other people are on their deepest point and lowest point, you will be jumping around in fulfillment, because you know that it's natural. You know that it's not that it only has a negative impact on you, and that keeping that positive, that that makes you unstoppable, and that makes you be in a good headspace to truly act to your best and highest potential. Keeping a positive mindset is, I think, even in the most difficult moments, and keep a positive outlook is very important, man. You can program yourself to stop those negative thoughts from rushing, and you can look at things objectively, but negativity doesn't truly belong. It's self-destructive. So I failed the exam, and this is what my reaction should have been. It should have been, damn, I worked hard for the exam. I learned a lot. I'm proud of myself. I learned a lot. I might have failed. Probably didn't have a good day, or didn't missed something on the preparation for the exam. But now I know that, and I'm gonna try again, and now I'll be a greater version of myself after I try again and I pass. So it's for a reason, right? You learn. There might be something in this life, um, at which you're better than others, and you can do those things seamlessly. But other people, they might struggle, and they might go through that process of failure and learning, and but they will grow to that level. You need to face some kind of obstacle to grow, to realize where your weaknesses are, to grow as a person. So it is for a reason. It is for a reason. It is for a reason. Never forget that. Peace out.